Merry meet and welcome back to the Witch's Cauldron. My name's Paula. Today is another episode of Tarot Talk where I focus on one card of the tarot deck and then give you various symbolism that is on the card, planetary and zodiac influences, general influences and timing of the card, and then general meanings in the upright reverse position. And then we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the meanings of the card as it pertains to various categories that commonly come up in some of the most popular tarot spreads. And that is usually, health and well-being, love and relationships, your home, your career, your finances, things of that nature, as well as some general kind of esoteric and mundane and general guidance, special guidance that the card brings for you. Today's episode is going to be on the Temperance card. This is the 14th key of the major arcana. When I'm speaking about these cards, I am referring to the symbology that is present on the Rider-Waite deck. I find that the Rider-Waite is the easiest for people to really kind of hook on to the symbology and the meanings behind the cards. So I'm going to pop Temperance right up here. There we go. And we're going to get into it. One little thing, remember that since we're in the major arcana cards drive the meanings of a category. So if you get a major arcana as a modifier, then that major arcana that is modifying, say, a suit card is more of a driving factor than a suit card is. It can change the influence of where the reading is going. So with that, you will see me glance down to notes because I don't want to forget anything. It's one thing, when you see it come up in a reading and knowing the meaning and then trying to remember all of the various meanings all at once. I'm over 50. My memory's not as good as it used to be, so you will see me look down for some notes. I'm also going to give you some specific timing as it pertains to some cards. So let's get into Temperance. Temperance is just that. It's about balance and not being excessive one way or the other. It's about cooperation. It's about a blending of ideas, having diplomacy, being doing things in moderation, not going this way too far or this way too far. It's telling you to be right down the middle. And it's also about fairness. So the mantra for the card is, now is my time of moderation. Okay. So let's get into the symbology of the card. Actually, let me get into the planetary ruling and the influences. The Temperance card is ruled by the planet Jupiter, and it is affiliated with the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So that can mean either a person that is a Sagittarius, or it can refer to the period of time of the year when the sign of zodiac is in play. Okay. So it just depends on the reading and what you're doing. So let's get into the symbology. It shows the keeper of the well. Okay. And I'm going to do this over here. And this is the keeper of the well. Okay. You will see that the keeper of the well is dressed in all white. Okay. That is for purity and regaining purity or retaining your purity. The feet, you can see that one is in the water and one is standing on the land. That is about the balance. Okay. Between the two, water and land. Okay. Earth and water. All right. You can also see over to, as you're looking at the card on the right hand side, you'll see two irises that are right there. And irises are messengers of the gods and sending up toward spiritual. Okay. This is, not only messages coming down to you, but messages sending up, prayers sending up to the divine, okay? You will also see there is a mountain in the background with bright yellow kind of rays coming out of it. And that is for wisdom and understanding. Okay, so it's telling you that you need to be very thoughtful and to be very understanding in whatever is going on around you. Okay, to not, snap off at something right off the bat. You will also see that water, he's pouring water between two cups. Okay, and the left cup is the subconscious mind. The right cup is the conscious mind. Okay, and the mixing between the two, the balance between the two. Okay, don't shut off one part and focus on the other. Maintain a balance. Okay, maintain firmly footed. Okay, between the two. So let's get into some more meanings. Okay, in the upright position, it is all about balance, moderation, having patience, having a purpose, and in general, having meaning to something, okay? It's about needing to slow down, watching out for any kind of excessive behavior or excessive thought pattern, okay? It's telling you to bring everything back to the middle, all right? It's also about having to compromise, where you can bend without breaking, okay? It's also about thinking about what two things do you need to combine for balance, okay? It often comes up in like a work-life balance, like if you're paying way too much time at work, and being the little workaholic thing, and your family life is suffering, or you are so consumed about things that are going on in your personal life that your work suffers. Okay, so it's all about that balance right in the middle between the two. It's telling you to slow down in a health reading. Your body needs balance, okay? The most important three words are adapt, adopt, and improve, okay, where this card is concerned. This is a particularly good card if you're doing a reading for someone who is in recovery, either from, alcohol, gambling, sex addictions, drug addictions. This is a very positive card in the upright position for people who are in that in recovery. Now, in the reverse position, it's showing that there is an imbalance, okay? That there is an excess of something, and I need to hold this over here, that there is a lack of a long-term vision. You're like reacting this way, and you need to take a step back and really take a look at what's going on to get to the root of what the issue is. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper, even further into the meanings of the card. Since Temperance is the 14th key in numerology, you would reduce that down to 1 + 4 is 5. So if you have many 5s or multiple 5s in the reading, this is indicative of change, of a challenge, of fluctuation in what's going on, either lucky or unlucky. It's not, it could be either one. They also can indicate, while you may be materially rich, you are spiritually impoverished. All right. And if things are unbalanced, you don't have a proper understanding of what's going on. So the focus of the card is on all the things that you thought that you had completed or had a good handle on. Whether that's old friends, old lovers, habits, desires, your health, money, business issues, they're going to resurface for the sole purpose to test you, okay? And to test your resolve on something. In the romance department, a call or an encounter, literally from out of the blue, with either an admirer or someone that you are attracted to or involved with in the past, returns, okay, to try and entice you into one last go round, or to finally close that chapter in your life. This is a decision point for you, all right? For as far as your home, okay, this again, the idea, the feeling of being tested, is, and be under a lot of pressure, is key also for the card where your home and your home life is concerned. So it's like you need to rise above whatever events that are happening to you. In the more mundane for the home, it could mean that, it can be simple as such as, an appliance going on the fritz, needing repair or replacement. Or it can be a lot more with regard to your relationships with people in your home, okay? As far as unions are concerned, you're going to feel kind of hurt or slighted, because your partner has been ignoring you or isn't including you in their plans. Like, they're not consulting you. They're not seeing if you would be interested, in doing something. Or that they're not being completely honest with you about something. It's also about people letting you down, not honoring their commitments, and you feeling like you're the one that's doing all the work. All right. As far as your work and career, you're in that pattern where you're not going to get any relief, and you're going to continue on. And you're either going to explode or you're going to change, one of the two. And doing that is going to bring around a better state, okay? But you have to be aware of what's going on. You're not going to get any relief, but what can you do to attempt to resolve the issues that are going on at home, and in your work life? As far as your family, they're going to be right there for you with the right words, the right gesture to help you through whatever you're going through. They're going to be kind of that even keel for you. Finances. There are going to be a chain reaction of events or issues regarding money. And you may only get a partial payment for something. And then one thing's going to lead to another, okay? But you're going to there's going to be moderate success where your finances are. It's not going to be any great windfall. It's not going to be any humongous loss, anything like that. You're going to have some success. It's okay. But there are going to be a few little bumps and, bobs around on the horizon. As far as like time, it's going to take a lot of discipline to overcome and manifest the things that you want. And you're going to get frustrated. It's going to be a frustrating time. As far as endings. It's indicative that you won't be subject to like limitations, anger, frustration, whatever situation is going to resolve, and emotional pressures will be lessened, okay? With regard to success, again, the best success will come through your ability to maintain control. And that's even in the most volatile conditions. You have to be the voice of reason. You have to be the calm one. Don't go this far to this way or this far this way, all right? You've got to try and stay as cool, calm, and collected as you possibly can. If you blow up or shut down, it's going to just compound the problem, okay? So the best special guidance in the mundane is that there are going to be a lot of unforeseen or unexpected events or circumstances that are going to evolve. But they're going to be things that are going to be transformative in nature. And it's going to be in a positive way, okay? In the esoteric, and it's like when there is a clash between the old and the new, okay? The clash is often caused by a reaction to a new or emerging event or situation, okay? And it's not anything that you need to fear. It's part of evolving and part of your path that you're supposed to be on, okay? And the best course of action that this card tells you is to work on yourself, but don't be afraid of your quote-unquote demons, because you can tackle them. Confront what you think needs working on within yourself head on. Don't shy away, okay? And if you need more understanding or help or let's see, like verification, don't be afraid to ask for it, okay? You also need to remember that there are those around you that are there to help, that sense of partnership, to help you through some things, okay? So you don't have to white knuckle it, you know, and grin and bear it. You can get help to deal with whatever situation, and it'll make a turn for the better, okay? With that, my friends, that is the Temperance card in the Rider-Waite deck. If you've got any questions, please leave them down below. Give me your comments about your experience with the Temperance card. Did any of the messages in the card resonate with you? Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell before you leave. And as I always say, my friends, merry we did meet, merry we will part, until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.